And we are live. Awesome. Okay, give me a second here. Just gonna get a couple things done, figured out here. Let's get some of these links all over the place. And once that's done, we are good to go. And there we go. Okay. So welcome back to another live stream for the Universim. Again, for those of you who didn't manage to catch my stream yesterday, this game did come out on Steam literally yesterday. So I figured I may as well go do a small series on it just for a little bit of coverage. Now, yesterday I did, which is basically, I suppose, we could equate to a survival mode of sorts for the Universim. Today, I'm going to be experimenting with the creator mode. Now, I have actually go and get in after yesterday's stream. I did get around to playing the game for a little bit there, and I was able to figure out a couple of the things I managed to do wrong in the stream, and I managed to pick up a couple other aspects from it. So for this one, I'm not going in entirely unprepared. I still have much to learn, but there are a couple of things that I have picked up that would probably help me actually end up progressing. So today, let's jump right into creator mode. Now, one of the big differences between creator mode and the survivor mode, is what I'm just going to call it, is that for creator mode, you actually go, not only do you get to pick your starting location, same thing as you do in survivor mode, but you actually get to go and pick the location you want to put your houses. So I figure that's a little bit of a fancy twist here. So we have this world here, still waiting to go and pick a starting location. I'm trying to find a good place with lots of rock, lots of trees. This does look like a pretty good area right here. There's lots of water, oh my goodness. So it looks like we literally stumbled upon a lucky find there. So, let's see. There's some fields up here. That's where I would be putting my farms and everything. We have a desert over there. So, I think... Let's see, what do we have? It's all just rocks here. Lots of rocks. Lots of trees. You know, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it here. We can build it out on this little stretch here. Have plenty of rocks that we're probably going to need. So I'm going to just quickly rotate it a bit here, and there we go. The center of our location. So the very first thing you do need to do is I need to get a couple of houses up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a little housing block or such over here. I'm going to get that there. Now I have noticed there's one of these wolves here, which unlike in the Survivor, we actually do happen to have unlimited abilities. I'm just going to drop that wolf in the water there. For those of you who do happen to love animals, I'm very sorry. I don't really have a more humane way of dispatching for them, but they literally do want to kill me before. So I kind of have to go, oh, that's new. So it actually gave like a little bit of like a splash noise or such there. Didn't used to do that before, so I'm wondering if they actually have come out with some updates. So you can see the people are going, they're working away, but unlike in the other one, I can just go in here. I can go, let's grab a stone here. Make sure that we define the right location, and we can pick up some stones and trees from surrounding areas at no cost. And also, if I drop this down, my stone should go up. Yep, stone went up right there. So this is going to be the very first stone hut of many. This is what we're going to be using to begin our civilization, as we have a proud deer here. Right next to our city center, essentially. Okay, so we do need to go. We do need to wait for the stone hut to end up actually being built here. So that is something which I can't hurry along with any of these abilities. I can change the seasons, which certainly would come in handy if it's going through a harsh winter. And I want to skip it ahead to spring, I suppose. I haven't bothered doing that. For the trickle effect is especially handy for if you have like one of the smaller ponds or such. and you run out of water, you can actually use the trickle effect to rapidly fill up the water in the area, or even fill up water reservoirs. So it certainly is a little bit of a handy. So they did manage to make it. So I'm just going to quickly. They do need to go. We do need a couple children here. We need a couple people to build our civilization. So I did have someone ended up going, and he's talking to me a bit after. Cotton candy. Interesting. He was talking to me after the live stream last night. He wasn't able to catch a stream, unfortunately, but he's wondering exactly, like, what I could compare this game most to. Now, if it comes down to what I could compare this game most to, like he thought something around the lines of like Civilization or such, and I wouldn't really go that far. I mean, this is a game kind of like a city builder a bit, but they add in that creative aspect where rather than you just playing the role of a mayor or you playing the role of a designer, you actually end up playing the role of a god, which certainly is a creative twist. I'm just going to quickly go. I can make these two people. I think they're still already going. So, actually, nope. Good, good, good. Because we do need quite a few people to be able to go and start this off relatively quickly. Now, we do still have to worry about all the food and everything. And where we don't have to worry about the research is actually unlocked through upgrading, rather, which reaches the next era. However, through the experimentation I went through earlier, I found it's usually not a good idea to upgrade straight to the next era. Otherwise, the simple things, such as a water reservoir or a water pit, actually end up going through the upgraded versions, and there's no way to actually get the downgrade version. So everything's going to be costing you the lumber or the chiseled stone, which is certainly not going to work out very well in your favor in the end. So I'm going to quickly go. I'm going to get another house up here, and if you notice, we can place them relatively close. I'm just going to quickly go. I'm going to rotate here. I don't want to see exactly how close we can end up getting them. I think we can get the stones to be touching right before it doesn't want. Let's go. Let's do that. It's a good way to save space. Because space is going to be most certainly a prime resource here. We're probably going to be putting the farms up here. It looks like there is a bear up there. Now, bears and foxes are harmless from what I've found. So I don't really have to deal with much of the crazy things going on. So let's quickly go. Let's jump into here. So we are going to need some food. So I'm going to put a fishing pier down. Probably... where's a good place? Probably right here. And this fishing pier is going to take quite a bit of wood and stone. So let's help them out here. Gonna quickly go under influence. I can grab this to be able to actually pull those resources and drag them right to the pier. It said that I dropped into water, I guess. So it didn't really want to count that one. I'm gonna quickly go. I'm gonna drag them in a little closer. There we go. And there, yep, that counted. It looks like we have a storm cloud directly above as well. Oh, I didn't want to touch the fox. I'm gonna put the fox down right there. Oh no! No, that was not high at all. No. No, 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 no. Fox was so... no. Damn it. I did not know it would actually end up going, even from a low distance there. Like, you wouldn't expect the fox to end up actually going in... that was, like, directly above the ground there. You pull up some of these trees, but, like, darn. That's not what I was expecting at all. Okay, let's drag one more tree over to them. They certainly need help getting their trees over. So we have the resources we need to be able to actually get some fishermen, getting some food for our people. The very next thing we're going to start worrying about is water. We do need to get them a well. And I know that especially in this game, the people, as your civilization grows, they need a lot of water. And I don't know if it's one of the just glitches or such, or just the way that they programmed it, but I'm going to put down 3 wells here. Let's get 3 wells down. They're cheap and easy to make, thankfully. At least for now. And it's only 6 wood each. So if I drag a tree down to each of them. Okay, looks like I can't grab those, but I can grab these. I'm just going to quickly go. Let's see if I can grab one of these trees. We are going to be pulling them out of the building plots soon anyway. So if I go, I pull that, and this will be on the trees that we're just getting down here for the people. Just getting them out of the way so they don't have to worry about clearing the land. We actually already have cleared it for them pretty much, except for this one tree. There we go. And it looks like this is all... Oh, goodness. Nope, 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 no. I know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Actually, you know, I'm just going to put him... Is there any way I can be especially careful? No. No matter what I do, even if it's right down so very gently. There's no water being pumped into the fishing pier. Why would we need water to be pumped into the fishing pier? It doesn't look like it costs water, so why do we need water to be pumped? Does that mean it's not going to work? Let's see what Elu's doing. Ah, they don't have houses. True. Very true. You do need to actually effectively manage your houses here. So let's go. Let's put in one of these houses right over here. And another one right behind it. Let's try one here. And one of them right about here. There we go. So now we're actually going to start getting somewhere. We do still need to go. We need to pull the resources over to them, basically. So I'm going to do this. Those are some very weird noises they're making there. That does not sound all that happy, honestly. What's going on? In shock and awe. Oh, I suppose then I must have traumatized her or something. Maybe it's because... Oh. It sounds like there's a storm. Okay, there is a storm going on. Let's get some rocks over. Just to be able to go and help them start building up some houses here. So that way we can actually get our population underway. Okay, there we go. Just need one more tree. So I'm going to pull up a tree from somewhere over here. Drop that tree down. And let it rain rocks. And we have a Leifshai. What a name. What a name. So these are the houses that we end up we're building for them. So we do have to wait for them to actually finish constructing the house, though. I am not sure what that noise is. Is that storm over there? Well, it does sound like it is. We have that whale right here. Just off the coast here. Doesn't look like he has eyes, though. So maybe they need a water pump to be able to actually activate. I'm not exactly sure why that would be necessary. So let's build a water pump. So that water pump is actually pretty expensive. So I'm going to just go get these resources here for them all set up and ready. That way we don't have to wait as long for construction. Once we have enough people, however, we can actually get some nice things going on. Okay, it looks like that should be able to go. Should build the water pump. And if we're building a water pump, we may as well make a water reservoir. Kind of thinking maybe right there works. Let's move these trees here. Looks like it's 3 trees and 3 stone. Let's pull that. There we go. 3 trees, 3 stone. Awesome. So they're still waiting to build these wells over here. And you have one of them that's homeless who's bouncing around to someone's home. I'm not going to comment too much on that. So let's see. So I think we do have the basic necessities of life in there. Yep, I do believe we have the basic necessities we need. Okay, what's this? This is for the temple. I see. So it looks like they're going to prioritize building the temple, which actually I should be able to go and just pull these trees right off the temple here. And it's just going to stockpile the wood right off to the side there for me. One is to part the world to God's murder. Wait, what? I haven't murdered anyone. It's not that I know of. Okay. That's very weird, and I think these people are broken. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, never mind. So they're not broken. They just need more houses. Okay. That explains it. So let's put one of these houses right here. Put this into like a little housing area, and we have all the wells over here, which I'm still waiting for them to build for me. And they have named our city Tresville. Not a bad name. Not gonna complain at all. So let's see. So what are the people working on? The temple, of course. The temple is the most important thing because we have this 6 out of, it looks like 9 people are currently actually followers. And the temple does not have enough water to function. You know, it's a good thing I'm building a water pump over here, isn't it? It's a good thing all they have to do is just walk over here and hammer her up, and then it's good to go. Okay, let's see. Oh, looks like he's finally building this water pit. So we're going to start actually getting some water going. We have a bear over here. Temple, yep, no water. Let's prioritize this water pump. I'm not exactly sure if prioritize actually does anything yet. That's the biggest question that I have, because I haven't actually seen it do anything yet. So it looks like they're finally building this water pit here. They're also over there building this house here. Does need a bit of wood, so I suppose I can supply them with that. Let's make sure that this wood is going over here. And they make extremely weird noises. My goodness. That was relatively unexpected. That's one of the reasons why I prefer to stay up here and actually observe from above, because if you get in really close, the voices can unfortunately become very annoying very quickly. So let's see. So I think... So they are going over to build my water pump and not the water reservoir. And there are a couple constructions, so maybe prioritize actually does do something. That would be good. So let's get this water pump done and the water reservoir. And because I do not like winter, I think I can just change this into spring, can I not? Yes, I can. And everyone else is just there like, what the heck happened? All the question marks are just like, okay, something weird happened. The seasons aren't supposed to change like this. Something made the seasons change. So it looks like they're finally going fishing. Finally getting us some food. So I want to prioritize this water reservoir, though. I do need to get that finished and built up. The water pits are okay, but... Also, I think what we're going to need which I nearly forgot about. I'm going to need one of these engineer houses. And I think I'm going to be rotating it like so. Let's place it right there so it covers everything within this circle here. Because that's what I was mostly focused on, was just that circle. It looks like, okay, so prioritize does actually do something. Awesome. So the second that that's done, we also want them building that hut. Awesome, they've been working on that for me. Let me get a couple more huts going. Get one there. Maybe one right here. Another one right here for me. There we go. So you have all that water over there. Water over here. So we're pretty good. We're pretty set there. At least for the time being. To have her, she's fishing out there. And it looks like the water reservoir's nearly done. They're putting on those fine finishing touches there on her. Let's wait for them to finish. Okay, good. So we're working on pretty much everything right now. We do have 9 people, technically 11 people so far. So, not a bad start at all. Okay, so it looks like the water well, or the water pit, rather, is done. And now we still have to worry about this last water pit. They finished the water reservoir, and it looks like 7 water is being used currently. So I'm going to quickly go. I'm going to make a second water pump here, just beside the first one. And I'm actually going to make a third. And a fourth. I know, I'm dreaming big here. I'm dreaming big. Maybe being a little crazy here, but we should be able to help them just get all this wood over here. The wood from the shore that we're going to be getting rid of anyway. So it is helping my people here. That's a fox. Can I? No? Why? Why does this game do this to me? You know, the splash was even worse than the... My goodness. It's just extremely awful. And I actually had to end up hearing that? Doesn't make me happy at all. At least the people are actually going. They're getting a couple more guys for me. They're building up all these houses here. Gathering up all the resources that we need. Okay, so let's see. Do need a warehouse, but where are we going to put it? That's the real trick question here, isn't it? Maybe right around here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Should be able to go move it close. Right there. Right there. That works good for me. Just move a couple of these resources here to be able to actually sustain this. And we're going to get lots of wood from this because that warehouse is a big building. Lots of trees around the area. Okay, so let's get these trees here. Get the people all helped out. And I think that if I move enough trees here, it is increasing my wood supplies. So if I increase my supplies a little bit there just by doing that. Let's move this rock here. There's another rock over here. I need one more rock to finish it. Okay, that's not a rock. It's a tree. Let's get this rock here, and I do think now we should be able to rapidly construct this warehouse, hopefully. Let's see what the people end up doing. Well, I do think they still have to get rid of the trees, don't they? So let's get rid of these trees for them. And see what they end up actually doing. I think they're all too busy running away, and shock and awe of me helping them build their warehouse. Some divine powers lifting trees and rocks off the ground and carrying them over right to the warehouse. Okay, so we have the engineers building over here, which isn't that much of a priority. We have all these water pumps. So I have a lot of construction projects going on at once, too. We have another house over here, and I don't think... Okay, so there's 2 stone huts here that actually are empty. Ah! Hey, Clockley. Yep. Well, I mean, honestly, I probably could get away with a couple of those. Even though I don't know. Can I find a redhead in here? I don't know. Can I find a redhead? I don't know. Maybe I should wait until I get a couple more people actually to be able to go and get that last one there. But I think... Let's see, which one of these guys would probably be a gunner? You know, I could probably get away with this guy. He looks a little bit like a gunner to me. Where is he? I think he's too busy. True. I didn't think about that. Okay, let's go. Let's click his little image here. I'm not exactly sure how to change his name. Give me a second here. So you know you have to click on them. Here he is. He could be a good gunner. I mean, he certainly looks like a gunner. He looks like somebody who'd actually go out and fire cannonballs, be on a pirate ship or something even. Okay, so we have that. Let's see. How about you? So I suppose this one could be... We can go with a Christie here. Let's see. I'll go for a... I'm just gonna go for a Mary. Why not? We can get a Mary there as well. And then Nash can be renamed, I suppose, to... Healer. I'm not exactly sure. Is that a translation word, potentially? I wonder if that's actually... Like, it sounds like a little bit German to me. It does sound a bit German. Okay, so they're getting the warehouse and everything done up for me as well. Meanwhile, the children are leaving their childhood behind them. Let's see. I think the only one we have left is Trump somewhere in here. And I don't see any redheads, so... We may need to wait a little while for Trump there. Do we need to get that up? Ah. Oh, there's a hidden box next to the name. I think that's for the last name. I don't think there's actually... Oh. Where is there? I see the male on the top and the female on the bottom. I think that you actually have to go down to them. And be able to actually, like, click on them, if I can find them. To click on them to actually be able to go and get that name changed. I don't think there's any, like, actual way to do it straight from the list that they have there. So, stone hut is more rubble than building. So, one of these stone huts is getting broken down, but I think it's because I didn't assign my laborer there. There we go. So now I should be able to go and start actually fixing some of these things up. And Jess, I must have been right there with that name, the healer. I must have been right about that being a German name, then. Kind of figured, because it did sound like a little bit different. Like, it did have, like, one of those more German touches to it, I suppose I'd say. Okay. So now we're actually getting our water pumps done. So I think I'm going to go for maybe... Let's see, how many water reservoirs? We only have the one. We probably need... Let's go 2. I'm going to go for maybe 4 of these. 4 water reservoirs does seem to make sense for me. Let's get these people all set up with their water. Okay, just going to see where I can actually go and where I can actually move that. Okay. Ah, and I do think I did learn a bit of that. I mean, it's been many years since I was back in college and such, or high school. Or, well, not many years since college, but many years since high school and such. No, actually, that does make sense. That actually is a good name. Never really thought of it in that way. Let's get another one of these houses up for the people. I do find that they do, once they tend to go to be run out of houses, they tend to not want to make kids. So you end up getting stuck with just a stagnant population. Because, like, ultimately, I do want to end up going and getting, like, a sufficient enough population to be able to go and, I suppose, cover the entire globe, theoretically. But I'm not sure if that's actually possible. Yeah, no, it's, 9:22 p.m. I'm all the way over here in Canada, eh? Some people say I have an accent, some people don't. I mean, I'm kind of 50-50. I'm like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't think it honestly really matters too much, ultimately, in the end. But I mean, it is something most certainly interesting in general. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go for the eatery quite yet. I think I'm gonna go. Where's the lumber mill here? A couple good lumberjacks out, and there looks like to be quite a bit of wood around here. So I think I'm gonna put the lumber mill right there. Yeah, no. I'm not American. Well, I suppose you could go. You could put it as North American, but that's probably about it. Oh darn it! We need some of that iron there to make the iron. We need an iron mine, but to make the iron mine, we need stone and wood refineries. Oh, sometimes I forget the complexities of this game, and they do exist. For some people, like I'm sure it's one of those things of just like there's always those little aspects in every little game. But for this, like sometimes I go, I'm still learning, so. Okay, so we have somebody here who is pretty much out of energy and out of water. I do hope they're actually going to get some water, though, for themselves. So you have the 3 water. I think I may need more, though. So I think I'm going to go for maybe a 4th one there. Let's go for a 5th one right next to it. Let's see how nitpicky it wants to be on the positioning here. Oh, it's because there's a building right behind it. Okay. So I guess I can't do that, then. But I think I can get away with 2 houses. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put 2 houses right there. That's how I'm going to use up that null space to actually make it so that it's not wasted space. So you have that water pit over there, which will be a 4th water pit. And we do have a couple of the reservoirs going up here, as well as the wood refinery. Wood refinery, actually, I'm going to make a priority here, because we do need quite a bit of wood. Or rather, lumber. Or refined wood, actually. Not even lumber. And we refined stone over there. So you do have the lumber mill. They were kind of building up the lumber mill, but I can't get it without that darn iron. And I can't get iron with an iron mine. Let's see, we have a stone mine. Stone mines are actually... I haven't tried using one of those yet. I don't think I've ever actually gotten to that point. But, let's see. We have the iron mine. And I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put it. I kind of want to put it on the mountain, yeah. On the mountain makes sense. I think if I put it... Can I put it right over here? Yes, I can. I can also put it... Just looking at all the different spots I can actually end up putting this thing. So I am right next to one of these mountains. So I can put it there, but I don't want to have to go and just take down all that stone manually. So I think I'm going to put it right about here. Should be able to get away with that. So now it needs 32 refined wood and 32 refined stone. Which is going to take quite a while here. So you have that for the refined wood. Where's the stone refinery I placed down? No, I placed it somewhere. Stone hut there. Maybe I didn't place down a stone refinery. We have the wood refinery over here. Lumber mill over there. Oh, here's the stone refinery. Okay. So I did place it down. I knew I placed it down. I just didn't know where it's actually going. So I got kind of confused. I'm like, something's missing here. Okay, good. They're actually building it for me as well. So they're going to get this wood refinery up. However long it takes to get it up 5 at a time. Oh, that's going to take quite a while. So we have the stone refinery here, which is probably going to be the secondary priority. And then we do need to get a couple more water reservoirs up. So we are missing a little bit of the stone here. Okay, so we have plenty of water flowing in, even though I kind of want to make another one, but I'm not going to worry about it yet. And let's see, what's the coverage area? So my engineers are not able to cover those outer areas yet. So I suppose I'll probably have to wait until I can actually end up going and upgrading everything. Now, I do need a couple things. I need a cemetery, an eatery, and a farm, and a hospital. But right now, I can deal with those needs on a need to know basis, or not need to know rather, but I can deal with them as a first come first serve. When they come, I can actually deal with them right now. Because one of the issues I actually tried doing a creative on my own. And when I tried doing the creator mode on my own the last time, it didn't actually end up going all that great because I went straight for trying to upgrade, thinking, okay, this works great, and it didn't. Everything started costing the refined wood, refined stone. And yeah, no, thanks for joining the stream, Clockley, and hopefully you have a good night. I'm gonna have a pretty good night when I end up going. Second live stream's done. I'm probably gonna be heading off to bed. So it's certainly gonna be fun for me. But I'm looking at maybe a hour or 2 hour stream tonight. So it depends on what ends up happening. Okay, so let's see. There's a reservoir there, stone refinery. Lumber mill's still going up slowly, but we don't have that darn iron. Let's see what we end up getting. That water pit, still waiting for that water pit. You know, I think that water pit's been outstanding for too long. No, I'm gonna get this wood right over there. Okay, so they're making the third reservoir for me. Awesome. And we are positive 67 water, which is something that we do need. Especially for in case, for example, one of the water pumps breaks down. We can actually end up going and easily just be going and pulling it straight out of the reserved water. It doesn't look like it's vaporizing or anything yet. There's no vapors rising. I think that actually only happens in summer, I believe. It's when it gets extremely hot, you actually have the water vapor start rising. So I guess in spring, it's actually not hot enough. That's going to be removing it all. We do have the wood refinery. Wood refinery is nearly done. And we have 4 more babies. My goodness. Somebody's been busy. Okay, so let's get these 2 people going and working here at this wood refinery. And we do have the water pit. Still waiting for the water pit to be made. And it doesn't look like these 2 houses. So we do have a couple houses here. They're empty. It looks like 3 empty houses. So we don't have to worry about houses yet. At least not for a little while here. We have the reservoir going up. And I'm going to prioritize the stone refinery. Reservoir's nice, but I do want that stone refinery up so we can actually start pumping out stone and wood. So that way we can end up going, we can start getting this lumber mill going for mass producing wood. And that's what we need. We need mass producing wood to be able to actually end up feeding the wood refinery. And then I'm looking to go, and I'm going to be looking to get the stone mine here, which I think, yep, I can put it right here. And I can probably, I'm going to place it down right there. So we got that stone mine down as well. And that's going to be getting me the wood and the stone that I'm going to be needing. We have wind turbines here. Just like they're relatively expensive, though. And it requires wind to actually operate. We have the watchtower. Let's see. Now, I haven't made the archive yet, and it is something where, honestly, I don't usually make the archive until I'm actually intending on saving to exit. I'm gonna quickly go, I'm sorry for the wolf. Just gonna go over here. I don't want to hear any splashing noises or anything sad or depressing in any way, shape, or form. Okay, stone refinery. This needs to be a priority, guys. This needs to be a priority. I don't know how many times I make this, but this needs to be a priority. And it looks like we have 11 kids now, so we may actually need a couple more houses. Let's quickly go. Can I put one more over here? Oh, it would have been so nice if I could. And put one right here, though. Let's get that one. Then potentially, let's go rotate this here. There we go. I'll get a couple more houses up for them. But I think we're going to need more than just one fisherman. So let's see, what do we have in the way of food? We can have a fishing pier, a farm, or a hunter's hut. The farms are slower, but they do get good resources. Fishing piers do rely on the amount of fish in the sea, but we have over 3 million fish. So I think I'm going to go for a second fishing. There it is. Fishing pier here. I don't know why I called it fishing. Actually, I'm going to go for 3. I'm going to go 3 for 3. Where's my fishing pier? There we go. 3 for 3. That's exactly what I'll do. They are expensive, and it looks like we're actually out of resources here, but technically we're not really out of resources, we're just waiting for them. We have so many projects ongoing, though. I'm going to see if I can find the stone here. Speed will go and help speed this project along. Lots of babies coming up. So we should be set for our population for the time being. So I'm not going to worry or focus on that in any way, shape, or form. Now my new priority is getting wood. And I think if I just go and click this, people are going to scream. But I do think I can get away just by going... Well, is this tree not going to move for me? Okay, there we go. And I think I can get a little bit of extra wood here. Because my people certainly need extra wood and extra stone. Because there's no very efficient way of getting wood and stone in this game, unless you actually have the quarry and such, which I haven't actually been able to test yet. So it's going to be interesting actually testing that and seeing how it actually works. Right now, I think I've gotten quite a good number of wood. I'm going to get one more log here and drag that right into there. But the next priority needs to be stone. And stone, I find, is a lot more scarce than wood. Because if we go around here, I think all the stone that we have is pretty much just up here. And that tends to be where people are out. Like, we have a miner over here. He's out there getting all the stone. So, do have enough wood here to be able to go and get the wood refinery going. And he's going to start pumping out wood for me. Stone refinery, that's going to take a little bit right there. Let's get these two people going and working right here. The stone refinery. It does look like the water, it's raining. And you can see the water levels are actually going up relatively rapidly here. They're going up very quickly. And it looks like the rain cloud, it's an isolated rain cloud or rain showers. They're just in these two areas. So they are somewhat isolated, so. Let's see what we end up getting here. We have the wood over there. You know, that's an interesting idea, Quinn. Certainly would be an interesting idea. think I'm gonna go. I think for this stream, then I think I'm gonna go for the hour on this stream for this game, and then we can see about switching over. And we can go for the switching over into the. And I haven't exactly revealed this to any of you guys, but it is a secret that we've been going on, and I haven't actually gone for any live streams or anything yet. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll probably be there in about 10, 15 minutes. Quinn? It's going to take me a little while. I'll have to go out to get set up, get a thumbnail and everything all done up for that. I mean, that certainly would be interesting to be able to go literally jumping right into it rather than the preparation. I was planning on releasing a couple videos on it before and then jumping right into it. But I suppose then, what can go wrong? That's one of the things I say. In the meantime, I'm going to worry about these little nuggets here. They're literally like little chicken nuggets is what I consider them. I mean, they aren't all that smart. They make bad decisions and so on and so forth. But okay, so we have all these people over here, and they're going over to make their little huts bounce. That's probably the extent of the information I'm going to be giving on that, is they're going to make their little huts bounce. In the meantime, let's see, we have the stone mine over here. Lumber mill, which again is still needing that iron. We can't get the stone mine without iron, and we need the iron mine. We do have a bit of the refined wood done up for it, though. I'm going to just make sure that this is a priority. Let's see. So we have the stone refinery. Everybody's over there eating or drinking. Go figure. The two things people tend to do in life. Go out, eat, and drink. Eat, drink, and be merry. Hey, Greg. Let's see. We have... Engineer's not really doing his job. He's out there mating. Go figure. Let's see. So we have a lot of stuff there. And we have the fishing pier. Right there and there. Okay, so they're going to finish chopping up a couple more of those trees. I wait for those trees to chop. I'm going to see, like, we need to get this darn iron mine rolling. Oh, goodness, Greg. Yep, no, give me about 15 minutes or so, and I should be able to go and jump in. I'm just going to finish this up, because it is something where, I mean, this is a new game, and I am trying to showcase it for as many people as we actually have. And because this game was, again, released on Steam just yesterday, I don't think there's all that much coverage out on there. Let's see, we have some stone, so I do need some stone. Where's some stone? Can I actually pull stone from all the way over there? I can actually pull stone from all the way over there to get it right in here. That is a long way of pulling stone. All the way over. Now, how far is this? This is like another continent, so I can pull stone from one continent to the other. Can I just... Yeah, I can. I can just pull stone from anywhere. Let's see if I do this. Let's see if I can go... Let's see if I can find more stone. I'm not exactly sure where I'm clicking. I think this is stone out here. Yeah, no, that is stone. And then we have... Do we have one more stone somewhere over there? Yes, we do. Oh, goodness, guys. You don't need to spam the chat, for goodness sake. One of these days, I'll be big enough to need moderators. Okay, let's get that down. So we got the two fishing piers going up here. That should take care of our food problems for a little while. Meanwhile, they are still producing the stuff to be able to build that iron mine. So it is going up extremely slowly at that, but it is going up. So we have the fishing piers. This one's nearly done. We have the second fishing pier over here. So, let's see. We have this fishing pier is here. Let's get that. Let's get somebody assigned there. He's going to fishing. And we have... Let's see, just gonna wait until this one's built here. It shouldn't take too much longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, I was actually dead on with my 5 seconds. That's actually somewhat impressive. It kind of surprised me, even. So we have that done. Just gonna quickly check everyone's health here. Some of them have 150 health, some of them have 100 health. But this guy, where the heck is he? Is it this person? Oh! Is this the person we've been looking for? Nope. Let's see. You know what? I think this guy is the closest to the person we've been looking for the entire time. I don't know. Do we have any redheads in here? We have 1. We have 2.5. Let's see if we can get the hair here. I'm not sure. Can we pull out the hair? Pull the hair out of the cap here. Probably the closest we're getting to it. That's probably the closest we're getting to it. I had a request earlier, said that I'd wait until we actually ended up with the people, and there we have it. We have a Trump, ladies and gentlemen. He has a beard, but I don't know anyway. I think everyone has a beard. Okay, this guy doesn't. Okay, so I was actually wrong. So who knew? And I do not like wintertime. So, with the power of cheese and change, it is now springtime. And everyone's just going to be like, what the heck happened? The seasons changed. We didn't get to do anything. It just literally, one day is this, the next day it's whoosh. So we have all the people over here nearly gotten all the refined wood, but the refined stone is going to take a little longer here. Stone is always going to take a little longer, because it's actually one of the things about this game is, again, as I restated earlier, stone is one of the harder things to get in this game. Because you can see, we have stone here, but we have more wood than stone in this world. So I'm guessing that we do need to we do need to get those stone mines up. As well as those lumber mills, but mostly just the stone mine is the one thing that I'd say. So we have that, and we have the iron mine over there, which, again, once you get the iron mine up, we can build the stone mine, because the stone mine does need 3 iron. But we also need 3 iron for the lumber mill. Oh, some of them got an injury at work. Who? You. A fisherman injured himself at work. Let's heal him up then, shall we? There we go. Now you have 100 health. I don't know how you injured yourself at work. Hopefully a shark didn't bite your leg or something. But there we go. So we do have a population solid at 38 people. I think I want a couple more of them, honestly. I'm gonna try putting a house right over here. Another house right here. And the last one can jump right over to here. Just gonna wait out that leg there. I'm not exactly sure why. I think this game may have some memory leaks or some issue in some way, shape, or form. And that could be what's causing those memory leaks. That's the only explanation I actually really have there, though. I'm gonna get a couple more. So these fishermen are just out there. They're on their fishing boats, fishing up the 3 million fish that we happen to have in this water. One at a time. Or maybe 10 at a time. I don't know. It looks like... How many fish does he have on that boat? Looks like maybe he has like 6 or 7? It's probably the best I can guess. Okay, so we also have the water, which is evaporating right now. And it actually turns into those nice little smoke that you see rising up from those. So it's not actually all that bad. It looks pretty cool. So, what I think I'm going to do here, I'm going to build a second one of these wooden. things here. Yes, our streamers, this is a live stream. It's one of those things where I figured that a live stream for this game would be more applicable than just doing a couple videos every now and then. Because, I mean, videos are great and all if you're trying to go for a series, but mostly what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to do more of a showcasing for this game. Because I don't think there's enough to actually warrant doing a video series yet, but I do think there's enough content in this game to actually be going around and getting a couple live streams out there of exactly like just some gameplay for this game, casual gameplay, rather than actually going and sitting around editing a video, rendering a video. And it is something where most certainly I think most people would agree. If you can avoid rendering a video, go for it. Because rendering videos tends to take quite a long period of time to actually end up doing. Even if they're small. Then again, it may be because my processor and slash or CPU is not all that great anymore. It was great back 4 or 5 years ago, but I'm still running one of the GTX 750 Ti's. And we're already up to the, what, 2060, 2080? I can never remember the actual name for that. But I mean, we've certainly come far in all this time, and now we have very advanced technology, very advanced computers. So, and Jess, I actually have been considering doing the San Andreas live stream. I probably could get away with that in about 5-10 minutes or so here. Probably going to be restarting my computer because if this game does happen to have memory leaks, it could impede an actual effective live stream. So I'm going to be probably working on that. Yeah, no, it'd certainly be something interesting to end up going. I mean, it has been a surprise I've been keeping quite close to me for the last little bit, and it's something that I have been building up for actually ending up doing. I have no clue how it's going to turn out. I have no clue what's going to end up happening, but it is something where it's certainly something that could be pretty cool, most certainly to end up doing. Because, I mean, I have no ideas in mind. I have no clue what's going to happen. Someone reminded you why you shouldn't use your hands instead of the proper equipment. Oh, no. Did somebody actually... Give me a second here. I need to heal him up there. There we go. Yeah, and he probably felt that little leg spike that we actually ended up having there. I was just trying to turn it around, and there's that little bit of, like, a 2-second, 3-second leg spike. Just gonna quickly give these people little jolts of energy here. That should also help me end up getting more believers, because people suddenly feel refreshed. Maybe something is watching out for me. Is maybe something that they may end up thinking. Let's see. Nearly done with this iron mine as well. Certainly am looking forward to getting this iron mine up, though. Let's see. We have the stone refinery over there. And I don't think I got a second wood refinery in. So we have a massage parlor there. Apparently that's a stone hut. I don't think that is. That's... Okay, well, oh, true. I think I made that. We have cosmetics. The developers of this game really like their puns. I can say that much. Let's see. So we have that. Come on, you can do it to the iron mine. You guys can do it. I believe. I believe. We have all that stone right here, too. Right next to the little stone place. Do you have a second stone refinery going up? I think I do need a couple more stones. So I'm going to pull some stones here quickly. And let's pull them from the other end of the world, shall we? Let's pull this one. Well, it's not really the other end of the world, but I mean, it's close enough to it. I think I can pull this. Oh, this is a tree, though. That's not stone. That's a tree. Imagine if you just saw a tree whizzing through the sky and it just plopped down and you're like, you know, I needed wood for this construction site. Thank you, friendly ghost, or whatever you are. So we're going to get this stone refinery up. And we need only 3 more stone for this iron mine. Once the iron mine's up, we can get that stone mine and the lumber mill done. And those are the two biggest things I'm currently looking to get. Again, we have the 38 people, so we are pretty stable for population. Do need to get my cosmetics up there, and we also need to get the massage parlor. And the funny thing is, it looks like a circus tent, but it's actually not a circus tent. It's actually a local business. And the local business ends up going and people go to the local business to become happier. Because if you look at this guy, for example, he has a happiness level of 95 out of 100. So it's not as high as it honestly could be. Okay. Yep, give me a couple minutes, Quinn. I'm just looking to get this iron mine done. This is the #1 priority. I think this guy's pulling up something for this iron mine. Yes. Yes, he is. Let's prioritize this. I want this iron mine. I want to see what the iron mine looks like, because I haven't actually gotten to see what the iron mine looks like. I've never actually gotten the iron mine up, but it's certainly something that I've been looking to end up getting. Because if we can get this iron mine up and see what this iron mine looks like, it looks kind of like a little bit of a well and some tents, potentially? Oh my, that is slow progress, though. We have the lumber mill over there. I think we'll actually end up having the stone refinery. Yep, the stone refinery is a lot smaller than the iron mine. Iron mine has a lot of durability there. We can hear the people going, they're just hammering away. Yeah, the stone mine. Yeah, I do think I kind of put the stone mine not in the greatest spot there. But I'm not exactly sure why we have people wandering. What are these? Cactus. So we have some moving cactuses. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. Okay, there we go. We got the stone refinery up and running. Let's get these two done here. So we can start actually getting more stone. It looks like we're actually out of stone. Let's see. Iron mine is going up. Who's working on it currently? We have a Chefespo. Ah, there's Healer. And let's see, who's the last guy who's working on this? Cambombo. What a name. Oh, it does look like we're going up a little bit faster now, though. That certainly looks good. We have the wood refinery here. So it looks like we've getting quite a bit of refined wood. As long as you keep the thing stocked, I think it actually pumps out quite a bit more than I was expecting. So that certainly means that this stone mine's up. That's going to work out very good for me. So I'm going to get lots of stone coming straight from the stone mine right up to the stone refineries that we have here. And then once we have enough stone, it may actually end up be worth it to actually end up upgrading all the areas around. So that when we upgrade all the areas around, we actually are pretty set and we can actually start dealing with upgrading everything. Because I know the houses need upgrades, all the fisheries need upgrades, the engineers area needs upgrades, everything needs upgrades. But that's the thing, because the second that you change or you upgrade, every future building after that requires those resources. And that's something where, unless you have lots of resources coming in for your wood and stone refineries, you get pretty stuck there. Okay. Let's see what this iron mine does here. Okay. And what do you mean, Quinn? Did something end up happening to the microphone and / or audio? Slightly concerned here. Let me see quickly. Here. Let me see quickly. My microphone still appears to be working, so... Is there some specific issue with the microphone? Let's see, still need that little bit of resources there. Those are the two things I absolutely tend to hate the most, is when you actually end up running into technical issues. Either your computer, microphone issues, or just something in general, and you don't know. I'm not exactly sure why it would be static. That's certainly weird. And I'm sorry for anyone actually hearing the static. Let's see, there we go. Let's see this iron mine here. It's a pretty fancy little building. I'll get 2 people assigned here quickly without further ado. So it looks like the stone, I guess, grinds up. The iron, I'm not exactly sure how this place works. Going to iron, I'm going to quickly see how this actually ends up working. He does appear to be quite a long way, probably right over there. Give somebody who got sick here. And 2 nuggets who died. So like somebody ended up going... They got a little sick somewhere. Let's quickly heal these guys up. Actually, I just want to see how this actually ends up working. So it looks like we have the 2 people, and they get here and they're instantly and immediately tired. So it does appear that this stone does actually end up grinding up, and somehow it makes iron. I'll quickly just heal these guys up here. Because apparently he hurt himself. First day on the job, not even 10 seconds in, he's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So now that we're finally getting metal, I wonder how fast, so it looks like this is the bar for progress of how long it takes to actually end up getting metal. There's 12,000 metal, that should tide me over for quite a bit of time here. Because that's just stone mine, I only need 6 metal. So, and don't worry, Quinn, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, so we have somebody working over there. We have quite a bit of water. Okay, so let's get this ready here. Can't save the game without an archive. So, oh, looks like I could actually place it there for a second. Oh, there we go. So it looks like, can I squeeze it over? Right there works for me. So you need a little bit of stone. And a little bit of wood. So I'm going to pull 2 trees over to here. There's 1. There's 2. Now let's see if I can find some more stone. I don't think I can actually pull that stone. Let's see. We need stone somewhere. Let's see. Let's pull this stone here. And I need 1 more stone somewhere. Let's see if we can find this. We have that stone there. Okay, awesome. So now we can prioritize the archive, and it shouldn't take that long to build. There we go, we already got somebody working on it. So we have all these people working on that over there, and I think, did we get our first iron yet? I don't think we actually end up getting our first iron yet. Nope. These people are extremely lazy. It does look like it's full. So I'm going to quickly go. I'm going to set it back to spring here. Let them all sit there wondering what the actual heck happened. The seasons just change automatically and instantly. So once we get this building up, we can actually save the game. That won't stop uninformed individuals from trying to ice skate. Okay, so there we go. So now we actually have a save game here. So now we can actually save game, but we do have to assign somebody there to save game. It's certainly an interesting way that they designed it needing. So I think it saved just now. I'm not sure. Let's see. It is 10:01. So it looks like this is the auto save that I ended up saving it under. But I kind of want to put this under a different name. So I think I'm going to name this one. I'm just going to name it Creative here. And save the game. Let's watch it save progress quickly. And there we go. There's Creative. So that's the save game, which I am going to be coming back to probably tomorrow even. But that's it for this live stream. So hopefully you guys enjoyed just a little bit of the creative aspect here of literally just playing Universim. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like down below. Feel free to comment. Or if you enjoy the content in general, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching. And have an absolutely wonderful day. Take care.